Hello everyone and welcome to this review of Altered Carbon Season 1. Now, Altered Carbon is an American science fiction television series based upon the 2002 novel of the same title by English author Richard K. Morgan. The series takes place over 350 years in the future, in the year 2384. In the future, a person's memories can be downloaded into what they call stacks, a storage device of alien origin which has been reverse engineered, and then it's surgically inserted into the back of the neck, and so now they call the physical body sleeves almost like disposable vessels that accept any stack. Our main character is Takeshi Kovacs, played by Joel Kinnaman, who's a political operative with mercenary skills and wakes up over 250 years after his previous sleeve was terminated, and he's given a chance to spend the rest of his time in prison for his crimes. They don't actually say how long that would be, but since it's been 250 already, it'll probably be another quite significant amount of time for him to come out again. Or he can help to solve the murder of one of the wealthiest men in the world, who is Lawrence Bancroft, played by James Purefoy, who starred in things like Rome. And Takeshi, Joel Kinnaman's character, was a sole survivor of a soldier of an uprising which took place about 250 years prior to this. But in his previous sleeve, he's been played by Will Yun Lee, who appears in multiple flashbacks throughout the series. So this series is very much the cyberpunk, Blade Runner-esque adventure. It's very much heavy on mystery of how political commentary of how these technologies, the future, how it affects our humanity positively or negatively, how the extremes of capitalism have affected the modern world, or rather, how they affected this future world. And we get multiple perspectives from obviously Takeshi, who has been involved in uprising against it, and how we're seeing people who are, the ones at the very top are called MEFs, and the ones at the bottom are called grounders because they live, well, on the ground. And seeing how they're perceived by each other, and it's almost like the people at the very top, the MEFs, are almost like gods because they can afford to have the very best sleeves, the very best treatment, and grounders, they are lucky if they can get a second sleeve, and if they can, it's not really what they particularly like, so they're more likely to die. There's also another element of Catholicism which doesn't agree in re-sleeving, so if they were to die, they cannot be brought back, which is quite a big plot which goes on through the series. But rather be in the central part of it, it's a little element that's in the background that's talked about, so you might hear about Catholics not being able to be brought back because they can't be used to testify for murders. Now I think this series, it's a really enjoyable series, especially for anyone who likes Blade Runner or science fiction should really watch this and try it out. I mean, I've liked this quite a bit. I might actually go ahead and pick up the books and read them to see how they differ, because I'm aware that they do differ a bit from the television series, so it will be quite interesting to see how they compare. I would say that I quite enjoyed Joel Kinnaman's performance, and I think actually most of the cast I particularly enjoyed. James Purefoy, Martha Hindegard as Christine Ortega, Christine Leman as Miriam Bancroft is quite an interesting character as well, and I think they all did an excellent job throughout. I didn't think any, well, aside from one character who I might discuss a little bit later on, they're quite evenly placed, and Takeshi was, I wouldn't say he was a likable character, but he got more likable as it went on, but you understood his motivations because they sprinkled through little bits of flashbacks throughout the series, so you could understand his background, his previous training in his previous life. I'm going to say life rather than slave just because it makes it easy in terms of reviewing, and I thought that was quite nicely done throughout the series. Now, I would say it takes a slight downturn in the final couple of episodes as there's a bit of a character change, which I thought I didn't particularly enjoyed. I mean, if you're interested in that, I've done reviews on every single episode, so check back on those. But as an overall series, yeah, very much enjoyed this. There's not many science fiction shows like this anymore, really. because there's not many. There's like no space battles like in a Battlestar or an Expanse. It was all psychological and mystery and how people change to these new technologies, which I particularly enjoyed. So I would recommend, I would recommend that you'd watch this show. I might do a little bit of review podcast at some point in the future with some friends who might have watched it as well. So stay tuned to that. So please subscribe, and see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.